Hello, this is Bruce Youngblood at PensionSolutionsCanada.com. Ford Motor employees just signed a new contract, and there's a switch over next year, 2024. So some folks will be looking to exit at that time. What are your pension options? I was on a Zoom call, free Zoom call, 15 minutes earlier this week with an employee. And the particular interest was copycat annuities. What the heck are they? So Ford, we've just done one. I think it was actually the first that Ford allowed. You have really what I call three options plus one, because you have the usual, I'm going to take my company pension. You can take the commuted value, and we do those if you have questions. Because you take the commuted value, copycat is allowed. And then, of course, the plus one is you can take a deferred pension with about a 5 or 6% bump. Got to look at that closely. So what are we going to talk about today? As I said, most of the interest in the conversation I had with Ford employee was the copycat annuity. What is this? I like to say that a copycat annuity is you take your company pension, but it gets paid to you from a Canadian insurance company, such as Sun Life, Desjardins, Canada Life. Okay, so you like the pension, you like the idea. You don't care about the stock market. You know how much you're making. Your spouse or partner is going to get a continuance should you die first. Just as CRA said, your company pension is going to pay. Some people aren't, some people feel better with a Canadian insurance company. Let's just leave it at that. So, as I say, you draw your company pension, but it comes in from Sun Life, let's say. So what we need is a final statement. So you're welcome to call, and you may have a pension statement, and happy to look at it, go over it with you, answer any questions, whatever. But it is futile to try to quantify it specifically and say, yes, we can issue you a copycat. Yes, your commuted value looks good, because there's so much variability in it. I mean, you're going to be older by the time you get the final. You're going to have worked longer once you get the final. And very importantly, the interest rates are going to change, likely. So anyway, let's have a look at it. But when you get the final statement, we will send it to all the insurance companies in this business and come back to you with an answer. And by the way, when we come back to you with an answer, you've got about 24 hours to accept, or, say, nah, Bruce, that's not for me. Fine. You may have heard there's often a cash surplus, and that is true. There is most often, in most cases, a cash surplus. So your company says, here's your pension. And we take the final statement to the insurance company, and they say, yes, we can match that. We at Sun Life can pay that out. And we will, and we're on the hook. And by the way, we don't need all the money. Here's, 50,000 cash surplus, 20,000 cash, 10,000 cash surplus. That goes to you. It's income, so it's taxable income. Anyway, that's most often the case. So what do you do with that? Well, my first question is, do you have any RRSP room? You say, well, I just got a signing bonus of 10, and severance is looking good at 50. So maybe not. But if you do, then that's the place to stuff your cash surplus. Take it out next January. Take it out over a period of years. Let's keep your tax bracket low. Let's not have you pay too much tax. Let's minimize your tax. Okay. Another issue is, okay, hey, I like that copycat, Bruce. When does the money start rolling in? Well, not right away. If you retire in March, your company's going to start paying you out of their pension plan in April. But when we process copycat annuities or commuted values, we're dependent on the company pension plan processing paperwork quickly. And that doesn't always happen. It could take a couple of months. So So you get your final statement in the following month after we send it in, we get it all wrapped up, at the end of the month. So if you left on March 31st, by the end of April, we have our end done. Now we send it into your company. Now what happens? Well, it's up to them. It's out of our hands. So it can take take a month. Nonetheless, when it's resolved and that check goes from your company over to, let's say, Sun Life, you get paid. You get all your back pay. Okay. All your back pay. And there's a sliver of interest because the company has sat on a large chunk of money for that extra month or two. Okay. So you do get paid. Timing. Yes, timing is important. And if you have any control over timing, talk to me. What we want to do again is minimize the tax. So are you better to retire in, let's say, November than in June? Yeah, for tax reasons. But give me a call. So, Bruce, how do you get paid? Well, we get paid by the insurance company. You do not pay us. Think of it, when you get car insurance, you don't cut a check to your agent or your broker. Same for us. We tee it all up. We do all of the paperwork with your input because you're the only one the company will talk to. But anyway, we do all the paperwork. And then when it gets resolved, Sun Life pays us. You do not pay us. Okay. Well, lastly, you move on down the road. You collect your pension. Your pension's coming in from Sun Life. The auto industry goes into turmoil. Doesn't affect you. And the insurance companies also have INSURER. Look it up. I did a video which backs up the insurance companies. Anyway, very stable. Okay, so here's what to do. Come onto our channel, our website, pensionsolutionscanada.com, pensionsolutionscanada.com. You'll see my pretty face pop up. Book a 15-minute free Zoom call where we talk about you. Thanks for watching.